going on YouTube? It's your boy Trev. It's late at night. I should be in bed already, but I wanted to. I've been wanting to make this video, so I'm just gonna get this out real quick for you. I have been trying to learn crypto for a couple years now, and obviously a big part of that is NFTs. Excuse me. And so I've been trying to learn about NFTs, and what I first understood about NFTs was like if you had a picture or a video or something like that, you could digitize it, and that digital image represented the original of this. So any copies that were made or whatever weren't original. You needed this NFT to like authenticate the original. And I might not even have that totally right the way I'm explaining it, but there are just so many more uses for NFTs now. NFTs and smart contracts and blockchain, all this stuff I'm trying to teach myself because I may not use a lot of these things, although I probably will use some. But I know that these are the things that my kids and my grandkids, this is going to be their life, all right? And I'm interested in it. I don't want to be one of those people who get old and just want to stick with the technology that they grew up with and not learn the new stuff. So right along with you learning it, I'm learning it. And I want to bring to you the things that I learn, and we can figure it out together. And in the comment section, you guys out there who know more about this already than I do, help us out. Leave some comments. Let me know what I got right, what I got wrong. Give us some explanations, okay? So before I get into this, if you could, hit the like button for me and hit the subscription button, hit the all notification bell so next time I put out a video, you're notified of it, okay? All right, so a lot of you know also that I've been doing a lot of videos and talking a lot about Luffy token, and one of the main reasons that I love Luffy token, besides the project itself and the whole team, is the CEO, Dr. Peter Tai. This man is brilliant. Okay, I'm a fan. I'm a straight up fan of his, and he's involved in more than just cryptocurrency and blockchain stuff. I mean, we're gonna, as time goes on, we're gonna get into talking a little bit more about Peter. Actually, we're still supposed to be doing the interview with him, waiting for the announcement of who the venture capitalist is for Luffy token, and then we're gonna be doing it. What it looks like maybe even a few different videos about some of the things that he's involved in. And one of the things I wanted to bring to you today, I'll tell you, I glanced at this really, really quick, so I'm going to go over it with you right now, and really it's almost like the first time I'm going over it, so we'll learn a little bit about it together, and then when Peter comes on, maybe we'll have the right questions to ask and really hone in on exactly what this thing is. Now, you guys are about to get an exclusive. So HubGame, obviously, this what's around me here. HubGame is the name of the project, and we're going to go into a little bit about what it is. It has to do with NFTs and gaming. The gaming industry is absolutely huge, particularly mobile gaming. But anyway, so we're going to get into that. You're going to get an exclusive because what I'm about to show you, let me see if I can go the right way and find it. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can open this up a little better. This is Acrobat because this is a PDF. This has not actually even been released yet to the public. So you're seeing it. You're the first people to see it, besides me and obviously the team. And it is, I guess most people would call this the white paper, okay? But they call it the pitch deck, which I guess is the same thing. Maybe there's a difference I'm unaware of. But anyway, I want to show you this. So let me go to the beginning here. HubGame, a world of NFT games. Now, the whole idea is they're going to be putting together about 50 different NFT games that if you own an NFT or if you have some of these tokens, you're actually able to play any of the games. All right. So let's just go through it real quick. I'm going to try not to make this a long video because I don't have a lot of detail on this anyway. I really want to get it when we talk to Peter, but I just wanted to introduce this to you. And like I said, you're the first ones to see it. So this market opportunity, global game market is super big. Yeah, like I told you, and this kind of breaks it down too. So console games and PC games, if you look through the years, they actually have gone down. Like in 2012, we're looking at console games, 45% of the market. Now it's only 22% of the market. And PC games, 37% of the market in 2012. In 2021, last year, only 19% of the market. What's getting bigger and bigger, as you can see, and taking more and more of the market are these mobile games. All right. And so in 2023, $200 billion market is what's expected. Okay. 60% of that being mobile games. So they like to lay the groundwork for you and tell you why this is going to be a successful project, because history shows every year it just gets more and more popular. And with COVID, I think it probably really took a big jump because more people are staying at home. They're playing games on their phone and such. Okay. All right. So let's move on. NFT games are flourishing. Okay. This we know. And this you got a bunch of charts and stuff, and it breaks down NFT games again. And I believe this is over the last year or so. And you see the NFT games are getting more and more of the market. And what we're going to be doing with this this program is it's all involved around NFT gaming. Okay, so all right, let's go on. A lot of room for NFT games. 10 million to 20 million NFT volume sold weekly. 3 billion traditional game users. 1.2 million number of GameFi users in 2021. 44 billion plus NFT volume sold on Ethereum blockchain in 2021, having to do with NFT gaming. 175 billion global game trading volume, 6.3 billion GameFi trading volume in 2021. So again, just kind of laying the groundwork and letting you know why this is going to be a good project. Okay. Largest funded projects in 2021. And this, again, another chart, and an effort to let you know why this is going to be a good project. Okay. So problem. You hear this a lot when you're starting a new project. You figure out a problem. If there's a problem existing out there, then you solve the problem. So I guess this is what this goes to. The problem for investors: low profit, lack of games that bring good profit, existing play to earn model is obsolete. Okay. Low liquidity, lack of NFT and token liquidity, limited to only a single game. Limited trading, lack of investment products to leverage digital game assets, margin, collateral. Difficult management. Asset portfolios are fragmented, difficult to navigate, filter, and manage. High risk. Investment in games is too risky due to short life cycle. Tokens die soon, lack of development. So yeah, a lot of times, you'll invest in these games and the development team doesn't really, they're not really up on the updates. They're not up on bringing you new things to bring in new users and to keep people interested in playing the game. So a lot of them just fall by the wayside. Problem for traditional game players. NFT games emphasize too much on the money side, lacking gameplay stories that really please players. I can tell you because my son is a gamer. He actually streams on Twitch, has his own channel, and has done that for a little while and does really well. I can tell you that one of the most important things is gameplay. Okay, they're not so much interested, gamers, real hardcore gamers, not so much interested in NFTs and the money that could be made. They want to play a good game with good graphics, good storyline, good playability. All right. NFT games are fiat payment unfriendly. Not easy to allow players to transact with fiat currencies. I've seen that, and not like I play a lot of NFT games, but I have seen where if you want to get involved in them, you've usually got to use some sort of cryptocurrency to purchase and get in to play these games. Okay, So I'm assuming that they're saying that this is a problem that they have fixed. Problem for game makers. Difficult to launch due to limited funding and the need to grow communities. Difficult to convert traditional players to join NFT games. Need new means to boost revenue due to global economy recession. Well, everybody's having that problem right now. So the solution is HubGame. Duh. A world of 50 NFT games where members can play, earn, and trade with all and across games. Okay, so once you're in, you can play any of the games. Play earnings can be spent in all and across games. NFTs can be exchanged across multiple games. NFTs are payable via fiat payment gateway. So they're providing a gateway that you can just go in with, I'm assuming, your credit card or not your credit card, but your debit card or something like that, and just buy it. Instead of, I've got to buy USDT and then buy it with the USDT or Ethereum or whatever, you can just buy the NFT with your fiat. Cuts out the middleman, makes it a lot easier. I appreciate that. NFTs can be collateralized and leveraged for various investment products. Interesting. Only one ecosystem token with a big liquidity pool shareable across games. So, I love to use this this example. There's no bone, there's no leash, there's no treat, there's no sheep or there's she or whatever. There's none of that. There's one token that you use for the whole system. Okay, perfect. Only one player community that grows each time each new game is added. So just because they have a bunch, just because they have a bunch of new games doesn't mean, you've got this community and that community, that community. What they're trying to do is build a community where you can zip in and out of any one of these games. You're trading NFTs in between them. And you can hop from this game with your friends over to that game and go play that. You can do whatever you want. And that's really cool. Okay, HubGame products, one-stop shop, one community, one token, 50 NFT games. A lot of this stuff I'm going to skip through because you can look at it yourself when this is actually launched. But you are getting, like I say, a sneak preview brought to you by DJ Trev. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, Launchpad. It is made easy for game makers to raise capital for their new projects via initial NFT offerings. Or INOs, right? Investors and passionate gamers have access to the newest NFT games when they first come out. So, they plan on being cutting edge and on the taking the lead in this NFT game thing. When I notice that when Peter is involved in something, he wants to make it the best. So he's involved in this, and it's not totally up to him. There's a whole team. But I guarantee you that they want to make this the best. If you've got an NFT game out there, the upper echelon, right? The what you're striving to is you're going to strive to be able to get on HubGame. If you can get on HubGame, you made it, right? That's what they're going to build this into. I guarantee it. Well, I don't guarantee anything, but I'm pretty sure. Fiat payment gateway. With a few taps, you can buy NFTs. All right, so this is what we paid about. Boom, boom, boom. You can buy it with your fiat. Digital asset wallet. So I'm sure you'll get your seed phrase, and you own your NFTs. You own the crypto, that the tokens that you buy to play these games and to buy your NFTs, trade your NFTs with. NFT marketplace, a marketplace with great emphasis on UX design. Brings many convenient features for managing, listing, and trading of game NFTs all in one place without hassle. Looks pretty cool. CEX, big exchange, right? This is what they're going to be bringing you. A fast, liquid, and reliable centralized crypto exchange offering seamless and effortless experiences of trading hub tokens, HUB tokens, hub tokens are the tokens that you're using in this system, with a variety of cryptocurrencies. Oh, I gotta go up. Okay. DeFi HubGame offers community members DeFi services such as lending, borrowing, farming, staking, and leverage trading. So if you're staking, we have governance, which means you're going to be able to vote on things. I mean, this is serious stuff. This isn't just let's throw together a cryptocurrency or let's throw together a game and see if we can make a quick buck on it. These guys, when they do things, they do it for the long term. They're in it for the long haul, okay? They want to build a solid project that will stand the test of time and it is not going to fade away. They don't do pump and dumps. These people, these guys, they don't do pump and dumps. NFT game landscape. So HubGame, OpenSea, Magic Eden, Dapper. So basically they're comparing. They're saying that HubGame has gameplay, multi-games, and you can play cross games, where none of these other things have all of those features. Matter of fact, only one of them has 2 of those features, Dapper Labs, which I've never even heard of. Okay, unique value propositions, UVP to investors, many games to invest in, cross-game token liquidity, shared liquidity pool, risk control. Declining games does not affect token valuation. Token value is fueled by the economics of having other good games to support and adding fresh new games to replace the declined. So if they've added a game and they find that that game is really not being played that much, maybe the developers aren't really staying up on updates and doing things that they need to do to keep people playing it and interested in it, they will cycle it right out and bring in another one, right? So you're going to get 50 games over a period of time, but these aren't the only 50 games you're ever going to have. You're constantly going to have new updated games being brought in for you, and as they're brought in, you already have access to them. Okay, all right. UVP to game. They use acronyms, and I'm saying the acronym, but I don't necessarily. Maybe if you're in gaming, you know what some of these acronyms are, but I hate when these websites use acronyms as if everybody knows what you're talking about. I don't know what UVP stands for. I'm sure some of you out there do. I don't. Play as many games as you want in the ecosystem. Only quality games are included in the ecosystem. Unpopular games will be removed and replaced with new games. There you go. That's really cool. UVP to game makers. A newly launched game can immediately be introduced to many players in the existing ecosystem. So this is just beneficial for people who make these games. Big community of NFT buyers and a big community of game players. So they're trying to say, listen, if you've made a game and you have a really good game, you want to come here. Unfair advantage, strategic backer, ecosystem partner. Yeah, this is one of the things you can look at as you go through. Go-to-market strategy, the management team. So here's a CEO, and Phillips Dow. I wonder if that's actually his, because we know DAO. Anyway, I don't know if that's really his real name. Maybe it is. I love this guy's hairdo. And here's my boy, Dr. Peter Tai, Director of Partnerships. PhD in engineering from the National University of Singapore, a research scientist at T-Lab, NUS, founder, CEO of Luffy Token, the world's first anime token, which is listed on over 20 exchanges, director of Global Virality, a leading blockchain outsource marketing and consulting group. I'm telling you, this guy's got his hands in a lot of stuff. And with Global Virality, they just released that to the public. They've been working on blockchain for some big people and some big names for a long time, him and his partner. Okay. Here's the rest of the team, the board of directors. There's quite a few people on this team. People that are backing it. FunTap, 9Pay. Maybe some of you guys are familiar with these things. I guess you got to be in gaming to know who these guys are. All right, the tokenomics. And we'll go through this quick, okay? Because, this is the kind of stuff that you really want to talk to Peter about. There's a total supply of 50 billion, right? Am I getting that right? 100,000 million, but yeah, 50 billion hub tokens. And they break it down in percentages. 20% is game incentives, 11% for the liquidity pool, 12% goes to marketing, 10% goes to the core team. You got to pay the people that are working on this thing. 12% reserve fund. I wonder what they'll use that for on reserve. 2% for the public sale. So I believe it was today that they did their private sale, maybe. I think that I saw something where it sold out in like an hour or two or something like that. So you got your public sale, 2% of those coins for designated for the public sale, 13% for the private sale, and 5% for the seed. All right, so over here, utility transaction fee for in-game NFT minting must be paid in Hub token. Okay, again, remember, it's the only token in this system. So default medium of payment for NFT sales, game rewards, staking, farming, and earnings. This is all the utility for Hub. Governance, voting power, i.e. when deciding whether to list a new game or remove unpopular games. Okay, so the community has the power to remove these games and vote on what new games will come in. Governance, that's awesome. Token minting, each new game will go through an INO, initial NFT offering. Step 2, yeah, they break down this formula here. I don't really feel like doing algebra right now, so you guys can look at this for your own and tell how they mint these things. And so we know that we had a 50 billion supply, and we're talking about minting now. So does that increase the supply? Well, they start talking about how they actually get rid of some of the supply. So one of the questions that I will ask is that, are we trying to maintain that 50 billion, or may that go up, may it go down? I don't know. Okay, so how to keep Hub token appreciating? Well, new games, new NFT assets, and new players increasing new trading demand. Makes sense. New tokens are minted only when new games are added with a new supply meeting trading demand estimated from the game INO. Okay, I'm not real positive what that means. It should be I know, grammar police. When an unpopular game is removed, HubGame will buy. Okay, when an unpopular game is removed, HubGame will buy back this game's NFTs. So if you own NFTs that had to do with that game, but they're getting rid of the game, they're gonna buy those back from you and pay you in Hub tokens. All remaining Hub ecosystem tokens for this game will be burnt. All right, so that's how they're maintaining their supply. So that's good to know that the supply isn't going to keep getting added to every time they mint more of these tokens. A pipeline of 50 games to be released over the next 5 years. Okay, so are they planning on doing 10 games a year? I don't know. We'll see how that happens. All right, well, here's the roadmap. Okay. So Q3, which is where we are right now, the launch pad, which is what we're looking at, marketplace, fiat payment gateway, monster era game. So I think this is the first game, public exchange listing. So these are some of the things we've already looked at. Q4, they'll be looking at doing a wallet, the exchange, anime NFT game, farm NFT game. So they have 2 games locked and loaded and ready to release in Q4. 2023, they'll be looking at the DeFi, and they're looking to have 10 games by 2023. By 2026, they should have all 50 games. I would imagine this roadmap is going to get added to and updated as we go. Okay, Monster Era. So this is their game, their first game. Galaxy Battle Metaverse Building Rapid Earning. The INO, the initial NFT offering, is going to be. This is what I think they did today: 4,500 boxes, $370,000 worth. I'm pretty sure that's what they were saying. They sold out of them in like an hour. Okay, so this is done. We're done with this private sale. All right. So Monster Era timeline. Okay, so the INO, yeah, okay, the 8th of August. So the INO was today, initial offering. The token sale they'll start selling tokens on the 15th of August. Between the 15th and the 27th, it'll be in test net. So that, like a beta test kind of thing, right? Listing. So they plan on listing it by the 25th of August, and they plan on having it up and running and active mainnet by the 7th of September. So I'll be really curious to see how well they're able to stick to this timeline. Because, if they can stick to the timeline, I mean, it really should tell you something. It tells you that they're very capable of doing all the other things that they say they're going to do. Anime NFT. The anime artwork is just not kid friendly. I mean, this is just not for kids, this stuff, like I said, my son is a gamer. He's 30 years old, theme cyborg future anime gameplay, card battle, turn based. So you guys you're gonna have to tell me, is this like the Pokemon game kind of thing? Is that what they mean when they say gameplay and card battle? That's what it makes me think of, but I'm not a gamer, so you'll have to educate me on that. And Q4 of 2022, they'll be coming out with this farm NFT game where it's a social network, and you have your farm and you get to manage your farm and build your farm. There have been games like this out for a long time, but obviously, these are updated and really cool, and they have to do with NFTs somehow. So we'll figure all that out as we go. And that's it. That's the whole deal about HubGame. We'll be getting some details on this when we talk to Peter. But in the meantime, as soon as this here is released and you can go and start researching it for yourself, I'll let you know. And you can go ahead and do that. In the meantime, there is, so I mean there is a like a website, or no, I'm sorry. This is the Medium. They have a couple of Medium articles that you can go and read, and I'll try to link this in the video. The Medium page, so that you can go and read up on some of this stuff yourself. And they released a couple of different articles over the last 5 or 6 days, right? 5 days. Yeah, 5 days ago, they released 2 articles. I haven't even read these articles yet, but I plan on reading them. I've been really crunched for time lately between work and trying to get this stuff done. So, all right. Anyway, thank you for hanging with me. You know that my videos are always much longer usually than everybody else's videos. But when I like to do these little infomercial kind of things, it's so that you get enough info to figure out whether it's something you're going to be interested in or not, okay? None of this is financial advice. I'm not advising you to look into this or to buy into this, but I wanted to put it on your radar and let you know that I believe in the team that's behind this. So if you're looking for something like this and something that you feel can be successful, I'll tell you, anything that Dr. Pete is involved in, I'm confident with, me personally. You can make up your own decisions on that. Okay, if you could on the way out, if you haven't already, hit the like button, please, subscribe button, and I will talk to you later, and we'll talk more about HubGame. We're also going to be talking about something else. I just want to bring this up real quick, and this is another Dr. Peter project, and it's called Linky. It's another NFT thing, and it has to do with travel and tourism and such. I am really digging into this as best I can, because this is really cutting edge stuff, and some of it I don't necessarily understand, but once I feel like I understand enough of it, we'll talk more about it, and it's another thing that we're going to be talking to Peter Ty about. Okay, all right, everybody, have a good night, have a good day, whatever it is when you see this, and I will talk to you soon. All right, ciao.